Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to be with you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kate Winch, and this is an introduction to creating magic in 2024, which is a abundance tapping program, just a series of 4 classes that starts this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's recorded if you can't be on live. And today we're going to do a little visualization, and then I'll tap with a couple of you, and my intention is that you feel lighter after this call and inspired and motivated to move in the direction of your dreams and create your best year yet in 2024. So close your eyes, turn off any distractions. Taking a moment to set the intention of today's session. Thinking about what you want to let go of and what you want to bring in. And imagine you're on a beautiful white sandy beach. The sun is shining. The waves are lapping against the shore. And somebody hands you a balloon, a red balloon. And in that balloon, you're going to put all your stresses and worries, any current stresses, any past burdens, guilt, shame, fear, limiting beliefs such as I'm not good enough. And you're just going to put all these burdens you're carrying and all the stories that we make up that aren't even true in this balloon, anything that's weighing us down. And you let go of this balloon and it just floats up into the sky. And you are letting go of being general manager of the universe, and you're giving all your burdens to the divine. You do not need to carry them with you. And you feel this tremendous lightness. And you keep walking down the beach, feeling 10 years younger, letting go of the past, trusting the process of life. Everything is happening in divine timing. Everything is working out perfectly, even though you may not see it yet. Deep breath, stretching your fingers and toes, loosening your jaw. You keep walking down the beach, calling back your power from all dimensions of time and space. It is safe to shine. It's safe to be you. It's safe to relax and enjoy the journey. Listening to your inner wisdom each and every step of the way. And you lie down in the sand, and the waves relaxing you deeper and deeper, breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body, showering yourself with tremendous love and compassion. Deep breath, lying on the beach, stretching your fingers and toes. And your adult self is going to give your younger self a hug. Letting your younger self know that you love them, that you have their back, and that you will never leave them. So give your younger self a hug and ask them, what do you need today for your healing so that you feel safe, loved, and supported and you're really getting your needs met. Often it's just a hug. It may be a specific request, more play, more fun, more rest, more safety. What is it they need? And you give them a hug, placing them in your heart, letting them know you can call on me anytime. I love you. I will never leave you. Deep breath. Traveling down the timeline of your life to your future self. It's a year from today. You have had your best year yet. Life is magical. Happy, healthy, wealthy, loved, safe, cherished, living your best life. Give your future self a hug and ask her, what words of wisdom do you have for me as I move in the direction of my dreams? Giving your future self a hug, coming back to your present self. Hands on your heart, asking, what do I need for my healing today so that I feel safe, loved, and supported? And I'm really getting my needs met. And taking a moment, cutting the cords with everyone in your life, every situation, sending them all love, giving them back to the divine. So it's just your energy. Anyone you have conflict with, especially. And sending love to yourself, breathing in divine love into your mind, into your heart, into each and every cell of your body, showering yourself with tremendous love and compassion. Safe to shine, it's safe to be you. It's safe to relax and enjoy the journey, listening to your inner wisdom each and every step of the way. You know what to do. And when you're ready, stretch your fingers and toes, loosen your jaw, and a warm welcome to you all. It's wonderful to be with you, whether you're listening live or to the recording. This is an introduction to Creating Magic in 2024, which is a 4-part series that starts this Wednesday. You can listen live or to the recordings. I'm going to put that in the chat so that you have it, but there's an early bird special where you can save $100 if you register today. So I picked a card for the group, and the message is go back to basics. Another perfect card for this year. I trained in martial arts for 3 years, and one thing I was continually struck by is how much time we spent in each class focusing on the basics. Without mastering the basics, my instructor would say, you can never move on to more advanced techniques without mastering the basics. How do you create the best year of your life? Pay attention to the basics. Have compassion for yourself. Take time to go within. Set measurable goals and do what you say you're going to do. Appreciate what you have Take this week to focus on the basics. Strive to make each of these practices a regular part of your lifestyle, and the best year of your life will unfold naturally. It's time for a refresher course on the skills you've learned so far during your life. Look back and see, are you compassionate with yourself even when you make mistakes? Have you broken agreements with yourself or others that you need to clean up? Have you set goals or committed to action steps that you haven't fulfilled on? Are you nourishing your physical body with proper food, rest, and exercise? Are you taking time each day to go within? Make a list of these basic skills you've been neglecting. Then create a plan of action to reintroduce them back to your daily schedule. So that may be like drinking more water, exercise, cleaning up the diet, getting support. What is it that you need? And really giving yourself the gift of what you need. Sometimes we just not giving ourselves those specific needs. And it's great to say, what do I need today? Is it support? Is it rest? Is it exercise? Is it a massage? What do I need? Is it to go into nature and to actually give yourself that gift? Okay, so we're going to do some tapping. When I work with you, just tell me in a nutshell what you want to let go of and bring in, and then we can do. We'll try and do a round or two of tapping. This is a shorter call, but Fatima, would you like to go first? Yeah. Tell me what you'd like to let go of and bring in.
Um, I just woke up feeling so heavy, this jumbled mess of grief and fear and betrayal. And I'm just so tired because I've been processing all this for 12 years. It's never ends. So if I can let go of as much of that as possible. And, I do live with PTSD, so it's like just so much like unhappy things and yeah, the past, I guess.
What would you
I'd
like
like
to bring in?
ease and joy and so much help. Like I'm overwhelmed by all the things that needs to be done because I basically had to relearn how to be human in the last 4 years. And like I am in debt to myself, in like such heavy debt, like just to survive. I borrowed against myself. And like I feel like I'm in such a hole.
You
I
want to
need
bring
help.
in more abundance as well. Yeah.
Yes, and just not financial abundance. Thank God that's sort of settled last year, but it's like help and support, someone to do my laundry.
Right? Delegating. Yeah. So what number is the fear and grief and heaviness that you're feeling 0 to 10? 10 is high, 0 is low.
This morning, I think it was 9, but
Where,
really hot
where do you feel it in your body?
right here.
Hmm. Okay. So if you can relate to that, those of you who are listening, if you've got some heaviness, some stress, some overwhelm, give it a number 0 to 10 and tap along. And if it's not your issue, just pick whatever you're dealing with and tap along. Okay. And you can change the words anytime. So all of you are on mute except Fatima. And Fatima, change the words if I say anything that doesn't resonate. Do you need me to go over the tapping points? Or are you good on that, Fatima?
Maybe like here.
Yeah, let me just remind people, or if you're new. So this is the karate chop point. You can do either hand. And then we go here where the brow ends near the nose, side of the eyes, underneath the eyes, nose, chin, collarbone, underneath the arms, rib cage, 2 inches below down here, so like below the nipple there, 2 wrists together, finishing with the top of the head. Deep breath. And so tapping is like acupuncture without the needles. The negative emotions get stored in our body and they create this disruption in our energy system. So The tapping is working with the body and the mind, and you can use it for anything. You can use it for stress, for relationship stuff, health, finances, you name it. Try it on anything. And I like to call it abundance tapping because I find when we clear the guilt, the shame, the fear, and the heaviness, we feel lighter. And then we just naturally start attracting more good into our lives, when we're feeling lighter. And we're open to more possibilities. And we're in tune with our inner wisdom more. Sometimes if we're anxious or stressed, it's hard to hear that. So let's tap here. Okay, so even though I have all this heaviness and stress in my heart and overwhelm, you'll repeat that, Fatima.
Oh, even though I have all this stress and heaviness in my heart and overwhelm,
And I don't know how to let this go.
and I don't know how to let this go.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
Maybe it doesn't seem possible.
I wonder who I'd be without this stress.
I wonder who I would be without this stress.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
And I love and accept myself anyway.
Close your eyes, deep breath, everyone. Even though I have all this heaviness and grief and overwhelm,
Even though I have all this heaviness and grief and overwhelm,
and I don't know how to let this go.
and I don't know how to let this go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
I have to protect myself.
I have to protect myself.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Deep breath, everyone. Even though I have all this heaviness, grief, and overwhelm,
Even though I have all this heaviness, grief, and overwhelm,
all this lack of support,
all this lack of support,
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath. And then we're going to the eyebrows, all this grief and overwhelm,
All this grief and overwhelm,
all these blocks to receiving,
all these blocks to receiving,
all this fear and worry about the future,
all this fear and worry about the future,
all this anger and frustration about this situation,
all this anger and frustration about this situation,
all this guilt, old guilt and shame from my past,
all this old guilt and shame from my past,
all this loss of power,
all this loss of power,
and
all this hopelessness.
all this hopelessness.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is that what you said?
Helplessness.
Helplessness, yeah. Tap on your collarbone, everyone. Have a good vent about your situation. Fatima, just tell me more about how it is for you, all this helplessness.
It's just so much. I am so little, and like everyone needs so much from me. It's like I cannot give enough, and I am so small, and the needs are so large. And God, I have so little energy because I'm so chronically sick all the time. It's like, ah,
Mm. Yeah, it's so overwhelming.
yeah, it's so overwhelming.
I feel so spread thin.
I feel spread so thin, and it's
What-
like
Go on.
helpless.
All this helplessness and hopelessness,
All this helplessness and hopelessness,
all this loss of power,
all this loss of power,
all this pressure to be perfect.
all this pressure to be perfect.
It's exhausting.
Ah, it's so exhausting. I'm so exhausted.
And I'm so tired of suffering about this.
I am so tired about suffering about this.
I'm ready to let go of being general manager of the universe.
Um, which tapping point?
Oh, underneath the arms. Yeah, you can cross over. I'm ready to let go of being general manager of the universe.
I am ready to let go of being the general manager of the universe.
Rib cage, and give this to the divine to handle.
And give this to the divine to handle.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It is safe to relax and enjoy the journey,
It's safe to relax and enjoy the journey,
listening to my inner wisdom.
listening to my inner wisdom.
I know what to do.
I know what to do.
I call my power back
I call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to shine.
It is safe to receive.
It's safe to receive.
It is safe to be me.
It's safe to be me.
I'm allowed to get my needs met.
I am allowed to get my needs met.
I deserve to get my needs met.
I deserve to get my needs met.
I call my power back
I call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
I'm so grateful for the good in my life,
I am so grateful for the good in my life,
and I celebrate how far I've come.
and I celebrate how far I have come.
I love having rock solid boundaries.
I love having rock solid boundaries.
I say yes when I need to say yes.
I say yes when I need to say yes, when I want to say yes,
Yeah, and I know when I want to say no.
and no when I want to say no.
I'm expanding my capacity to receive.
And expanding my capacity to receive and hold on to the good things I receive.
All the good. Yeah, to hold on to the good.
Hold on to the good.
To receive the good fully.
What did you say?
To receive the good fully.
I receive the good fully.
I love getting my needs met.
I love getting my needs met.
I'm allowed to get my needs met.
I am allowed to get my needs met.
I deserve to get my needs met.
I deserve to get my needs met.
I love getting the support I need.
I love getting the support I need.
And life loves me, all is well.
And life loves me as well.
All is well.
All is well.
Close your eyes, hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths, tuning in 0 to 10, this heaviness in my heart. What number are you at now?
I think I'm at a 5 or 4, which is like so much less than it was before.
Yay, good. Any next right steps? What's the next right action for you?
I don't know. I still don't know. I'm still a little crazy, but I think just resting would be good. Not leaving the house for the weekend. I just don't want to deal with the world anymore.
Permission to rest. Yeah, permission to rest. Thank you, Fatima. And just make sure you're getting all the support you need. Like really give yourself that gift, however that looks, the emotional support, and whether it's a house cleaner or whatever, like really allowing yourself to get what you need. Okay, thank you, Fatima. Great work. Okay, so if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We're going to, and if you'd like to join us for creating magic in 2024, it's just a really powerful way to start the new year. It would be wonderful to have you. You can bring a friend for free as well. I'm going to put this in the chat. And Wednesdays at 10 a.m. It's recorded if you can't make it live. And we'll be doing 3 abundance tapping events. And we'll also be doing a dance, divine dance inspired by Koya. So to embody the energy of abundance and love so that you can really open your heart to receive all the good the universe has and create your best year. Okay, yes. So Fatima's asking about the tapping point. So the one under it's 4 inches down from the armpit. And you cross over. Let me put a diagram in the chat for you. And then the rib cage is 2 inches below the nipple, which is, if you have a bra on, just 2, I'll show you, hold on. I'm gonna put this in the chat, and then you can see very clearly what I'm talking about. So underneath the arms, and then here, rib cage, 2 inches below the nipple, and then 2 wrists together, top of the head. Make sense, Fatima? Yes, I don't know whether you're still there. Okay. So do you have any questions, thoughts, comments, anything else? And we're going to finish up with a round. Jennifer, I'll do a quick round with you to finish up if you like. Yeah?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Tell me in a nutshell what you'd like to let go of and bring in.
Well, I got a lot out of the last one you just did with Fatima. Thank you. It's really giving up worrying mainly about my kids. And just the monkey mind, it just seems to be really on overdrive these days, and I keep doing my tools and I just feel like it still just keeps coming back to that. So I just want to really send blessings instead of worry, as Tosha would say. I'm really working on that. So I think tapping would be a really good tool to help with that.
What number is the worry, 0 to 10?
About a 7.
And where do you feel that in your body, that fear and
My
worry?
solar plexus.
Okay, so let's go here. Even though I have all this fear and worry, and then for everyone tapping along, say whatever you're worried about. It could be kids or money or relationship or health. Even though I have all this fear and worry about my kids.
Even though I have all this fear and worry about my kids.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Even though I feel so worried about my kids.
Even though I feel so worried about my kids.
And I don't know how to let this go.
And I don't know how to let this go.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
Maybe it doesn't feel safe.
I can't relax about this.
I can't relax about this.
I have to be on guard.
I have to be on guard.
But I accept who I am.
But I accept who I am.
And I appreciate my feelings.
And I appreciate my feelings.
Even though I have all this fear and worry.
Even though I have all this fear and worry.
About my kids and other things.
About my kids and other things.
I love and accept myself anyway.
I love and accept myself anyway.
Deep breath, everyone. And then we're going to the eyebrows. All this fear and worry about my kids.
All this fear and worry about my kids.
All this fear and worry about the future.
All this fear and worry about the future.
All this anxiety and overwhelm.
All this anxiety and overwhelm.
It's so exhausting.
So exhausting.
This old guilt and shame about what I did or didn't do.
All this guilt and shame about what I have done.
All this pressure to be perfect.
all this pressure to be perfect.
Tap on your collarbone. Tell me more about how it is for you.
Okay,
Anything you,
1 second.
yeah.
I need to hear something. Okay, Alex, enough.
Wait, no, I'm playing with Tessa. I'm gaming with Tessa.
Okay,
Can I game with her?
yes, for 15.
Alright, first Discord and game.
I'm on a call though. You can't ask me again, okay? Or there's nowhere to go in the house right now where I'm on my own. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry.
No worries.
Okay, up the stairs, bud.
Anything you want to say? Any remaining fear?
I just find carving out time for myself is difficult, and then I can get overwhelmed by the kids.
Mhm. Okay, let's go to the eyebrows, everyone. All this fear and overwhelm.
All this fear and overwhelm
It's so exhausting.
is so exhausting.
I'm ready to let go of being general manager of the universe.
I'm ready to let go of being general manager of the universe.
And give this to the universe to handle.
I give this to the universe to handle,
Giving this to the divine.
giving this to the divine.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
I don't need to do this all by myself.
It is safe to relax about all of this.
It is safe to relax about all of this.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
Listening to my inner wisdom.
I know what to do.
I know what to do.
I call my power back
I call my power back
from all dimensions of time and space.
from all dimensions of time and space.
It's safe to get my needs met.
It's safe to have my needs met.
I love having rock solid boundaries.
I love having rock solid boundaries.
I say yes when I want to say yes,
I say yes when I want to say yes,
and no when I want to say no.
and no when I want to say no.
I love getting my needs met.
I love getting my needs met.
The more I receive, the more I can live my best life.
The more I receive, the more I can live my best life.
I'm grateful for the good,
Embracing all the good.
and I celebrate how far I've come,
And I celebrate how far I've come,
expanding my capacity to receive
expanding my capacity to receive
more pleasure, more play, more fun,
more pleasure, more play, more fun,
more creativity,
more creativity,
more love, more support.
more love, more support.
Anything else you'd like to let go of or bring in?
Just really emphasizing being general manager of the universe would be good.
Right. I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I let go of being general manager of the universe.
I give this all to the divine to handle.
I give this all to the divine to handle.
Everything is working out in divine timing.
Everything is working out in divine time.
I love knowing we are safe and protected at all times.
I love knowing that we are safe and protected at all times.
The universe has our back.
The universe has our back.
And I listen to my inner wisdom each and every step of the way.
And I listen to my inner wisdom each and every step of the way.
I come back to the magic of the moment.
I come back to the magic of the moment.
In this moment, all is well.
In this moment, all is well.
Life loves me.
Life loves me.
Close your eyes, hands on your heart, 3 deep breaths. Taking a moment to tune in 0 to 10 all this fear and worry.
Mm. It feels more like a 4 or a 3.
Excellent. Any next right actions coming through so that you're getting your needs met?
Just to kind of coming back to your card that you read about just setting intentions and making them manageable intentions so that I can carve out time every day for myself.
Beautiful. Is there one thing that you could do that would make a difference? What next? One thing that would
I
do
think the biggest difference is to wake up early enough in the morning to have half an hour to myself to start my day that way, and that I can, use that for yoga or for meditation or just a way of just tuning into all of this in order to start my day that way. I think that would really help.
That sounds like a great plan. Okay, good.
Mhm.
So that could be the next step. Great work, Jennifer. Great to see
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, Kate.
bringing that great topic. And thank you to Fatima and Jennifer for bringing those great topics to the call. Hopefully you're feeling lighter and inspired. So what's the next right action? Is it clear out your clutter? Is it make that phone call? Is it get support? What is the next step? And once again, if you'd like to join us, we start on Wednesday for the Creating Magic in 2024. You can save $100 if you register for the early bird special. And any questions, thoughts, comments before we wrap up? Drink lots of water and really give yourself like just making sure, like, what does it look like if I get my needs met today? Any questions? Really good to see you all. And you can also email me if you have questions. You can bring a friend for free. And I hope, and like I said, if you can't be on live, you can tap along to the recordings, which are just as powerful. And it's a really nice clearing to clear resistance and get you moving in the new year.
I have a question.
Yes, Fatima.
What are the topics we would be addressing?
Great question. Yeah, we'll be working on just releasing blocks to creating your best year. So that could be procrastination, it could be boundaries. It's very much like what we did today, where we're doing clearings so that you can relax, feel peaceful, and listen to your inner wisdom and take the next right step. And
Okay.
yeah, so the topics that they do include boundaries, procrastination, releasing stress and overwhelm, and blocks to receiving. So those are typical tapping. Does that make sense?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, one more thing. Do you do like one-on-one like we did today?
Yes, yeah. I recommend if you want support, a deeper dive can be really helpful. I can put that in the chat for you too. Yeah, just giving yourself the gift of support. And for those of you listening to the recording, if you go to my website, katewinch.com, you can see there's, you can do an introductory session with me. There's also 21-day abundance where you get a video every day if you want to bring the tapping in regularly. I have various different programs there too. So, and if you want to join Tosha and I, we're going to be in Costa Rica in May. So that's going to be wonderful. Tosha Silver and I, and you can just email me about that too. I think I sent it out in the newsletter. Yeah, so I think that's it. Any other questions before we wrap up? I hope you join us for the Creating Magic, and it's really lovely to see you all. Feel free to reach out if you have any other questions, and have a nourishing weekend, however that looks. Okay. Thanks so
Thanks so much, Kate.
Thank you so much. Wonderful to see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.